How you doing? Hopefully they're staying warm. Man, just keeps dumping more of this stuff and then keeps getting colder. Tired of it. The way it sounds, the whole nation's freezing anyway. We're in some trouble. We're in some real trouble. And there's things going on around us every day that we don't understand. And all kinds of things going on everywhere to keep you confused, so that you might not get an understanding of what's going on. I'm trying to get a hold of you, and I don't know what to do, 'cause the world is making me blue. And there's issues going on right now for our nation. This saddens me, right? But it's not just our nation, it's the whole world. It's time to look up, and we're going to get into that just a little bit. We'll explore this. I'm trying to get a hold of you. I don't know what to do, 'cause the world, obviously, we have all kinds of issues tearing us apart in our own country, right? The left and right, left versus right. We have a serious issue going on in this nation, though, right? What concerns us most is what goes on closest around us. We have a whole set of generations now, right? At least a few generations don't really understand and was never really taught the importance of the Constitution and what it actually means. Can you hear me, God? I'm down and feeling blue. Can you hear me, God? I'm praying till you do. Can you hear me, God? And even more than that, generations of people who don't understand God, of Christians who don't understand God. They're serving other peoples, pretending that other peoples are closer to God than them or are chosen before them. And just stuff, really misleading stuff. And then we have, honestly, we have people who are maybe atheist or closer to that direction because they don't understand God, and they see the Christians being two-faced and backstabbers and living opposite of what their own Bible tells them. And so they don't really want to believe in it, right? But still, if you look at the whole world around us, turmoil everywhere, right? Nothing but evil. Whatever you can imagine evil is, it's there. And everywhere you look, everyone's minds is turned to evil. Issues we got going on in this nation tearing us apart daily. And then they take other issues that are really less significant, or they make it look like you're gonna make a change in it, and you're not. Stuff gets ignored, taxes keep going up, the people keep putting up with it. And we got the left and the right, both trying to hang each other, both blaming each other for the same damn things the other ones are doing, right? Or they'll be doing it today, and next week the other side will be doing it. Let's talk about the most important issue, though. And there's people that aren't understanding this. There's both sides pointing fingers at people from the other side saying they deserve to be in jail, they're criminals, lock them up, right? Well, the fact is they all are. And they're all guilty of the same damn thing. And as I keep saying, this Epstein nonsense. We cannot allow this. We got to understand that that is problem number one. That is issue number one. And that should become priority number one. But I also warn people about how they're covering it. All this stuff, and they keep dropping this and pulling it back and giving more evidence, pulling something, redacting it, all this stuff, right? But the thing is, what keeps coming out is not the names of the guilty, who our government clearly knows the names of the guilty. We're sitting here acting like this is a democracy, like we can vote our rights, and we cannot. We have these sick people in power playing games with us, getting us to fight each other, and at the same time turn this into a totally different nation, an unfree nation, a dictated nation. And I'm not saying, oh, Trump's the dictator, any of them, right? The whole world is falling under a dictatorship. Who is that dictator? Okay, so as usual, I bounce around. So let's look at religion again for a minute. And there's a certain religion out there that sees you, most likely, right? You are the Goyim, and you are put on this earth to serve them. And the religion they answer to is the real Satanism, right? And they're all the people in power, all the people at the top are part of this religion, right? You think of Satanism and you think of the Church of Satan. These dumb Satanists who the devil doesn't even have to they just automatically give themselves up, right? But you're not looking at what real Satanism is. And that's these people. At the end of the day, every one of them have been on that list, and we need to quit playing games. We are playing this game where they're normalizing it. Okay? You get back to religion. All the stuff these people are doing, these people at the top, and we know it. It's worldwide now. All of the people at the very top are sick, satanic bastards. It's doing more than messing with some minors, right? It's doing more sacrificing children and all of that kind of stuff. Eating people, all this stuff. They are doing it, right? And they're releasing it all in the files and normalizing it. You've seen it in your movies. They've seen it in movies and video games and television shows, all this stuff, right? Made you quietly in the back of your mind, whether wickedly or however, fantasize about these things, right? And the problem is, how many people around you that are you surrounded with would be these very people if given the opportunity? And how do you eliminate that? Well, you eliminate the ones that are getting away with it, right? Get back to religion for a minute. Christianity, right? The Bible, to the real God, and we see what went on. A lot of the atheists, they take issue with, well, how could he be a good God? He's all about slaughter and war in the Old Testament. Commanded that these people be slaughtered and taken off the map, right? Let's consider that. So here's the thing people don't understand. I'll try to put this into a little perspective for you. Right? For those who want to try to pretend they're still atheists and non-believers, you take a look at this whole thing. Epstein nonsense, and clearly all sides are scared to death of what's coming out in that, or what could come out with that. And they play you along, and now most people just gonna go ahead with the assumption that nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna be okay with it. Now, take it back to the Old Testament. Indeed, God did command war and bloodshed, and for people to be annihilated. And why is that? Because they were breaking the rules, right? Because they were living totally against his way. They were eating people, sacrificing babies, children to their gods, right? Doing sick and twisted sexual games to please their God. Lying, deceiving, murdering, everything you can name. Everything that we see coming out in them files. Who are the names? Well, you already know it. It's all of them. It's all of them. I keep saying that. It's all of them at the top. Anyone, I don't care, you can say, oh, my special representative, or my famous person, or this person and that person wasn't as bad as the other one. Or they didn't do it. They didn't like that it was going on, but they didn't take part in it. And, you know, he's just worried his friends might get hurt. Well, if that's the kind of friends you got, you're no good, right? A lot of people are sharing this thing now, upset about this racist post that Trump made. You know, is it racist? Yeah, and he wants to blow it off. Yeah, they did it on purpose, okay? And I see some arguments out there, and I kind of agree. You can't let that go. You got to do something about it. But we got something bigger fish to fry than that. At the end of the day, honestly, we don't need racism, that's for sure, right? Hatred and stuff like that. But where is it being fueled from, and what's the real issue? What's the real more important issue? Our children, right? Our future. And the fact that you, yourself, could be sitting in your home minding your business, and you're no longer safe that way, right? Now they're using this Guthrie case, what's going on there, and Nancy Guthrie or whatever, and I hadn't followed that much of it, but I'll tell you what's going on. It's another sideshow that they're all involved in it. Well, this is to, it's a ploy to hit back at, this is why we need strict border, this and that, right? It's going to be used to play on that. We'll see how it plays out, but I assure you. Okay. Anyways, it has now taken over the world. Once God flooded the whole world, right? And this is fact. The whole world was flooded about 6,000 years ago, I'd say, right? The reason for flooding that is the whole entire nation of world of people, all the people on the face of the earth, hearts were set to evil continually, right? And then Jesus said, the end will be as in the days of Noah. Well, here we are. Most people around us, their hearts are set to evil continually. Whether it be famous people, rich people, rulers, even your neighbors. And they keep brainwashing you with this stuff, making sure you find out all the dirty details. They want you to know this is how they live and that you serve them. You are the goyim and you serve them. That's exactly the truth, I assure you. And at the top of that, I keep saying, everyone wants to know who pulls the strings. Well, the star commanders pull the strings. And who do they answer to? Satan. And who are all of your presidents emboldened to? Satan. But I just want to, if you're focused a lot on this Epstein stuff, I just want to let others know that they should take a minute and focus on that. This just proves God's word, right? If ever you want to justify a God that sent people in to, and it's not the same people that's there now, right? But sent his real people in to slaughter out certain peoples, you now know why. It's because this is who they were. And this is who we are all becoming if we don't be careful. You might get caught up in it, right? And that's... You know, but you're in danger of speaking the truth, right? And there's, Bill Clinton posted some stupid thing on Twitter. I'll share a screenshot, I suppose, right? And I responded, because he was like, his sworn testimony. So I responded as if sworn testimony from Bill Clinton is worth anything, right? And then under that, I said, it'd be a shame if you were in a house that was surrounded by the FBI and they were told, there's nothing but women and children in there, go and do your thing as you do, right? That kind of post, I swear to you, gets me put on a watch list and all this and that, right? Because the ex-president who deserves no respect, who deserves no protection, and deserves exactly what I just said. And I don't care, right? You're gonna protect that sick, filthy bastard? I don't fucking think so. My tax dollars, this is what people don't understand. Your tax dollars are still going to protect him. Even if he don't face charges, you're protecting him financially and militarily. As long as he lives. Right? What fate do they deserve? Right? But I'm the enemy, not them. Anyways, this is where we're at, and I just want to bring your attention to that. If ever you wondered why there was a slaughter of peoples, now you know why. And it says so. These are the things they were doing. And they're the things we're doing now, as in the days of Noah. Right? And it's the days of Noah because the whole world is doing it, not just one nation of people. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Whiskey Night, we appreciate it very much. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep all of his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. See you.